Hey everyone!
Hey! Welcome to another video.
You know, one of the great things about traveling to Puerto Vallarta is the ability to travel to one of the outskirting little towns that are just nearby.
It's a great city and there's a lot to do there, but it's also really easy to escape to these tiny little quaint fishing villages that feel like you're stepping back in time.
Yeah, everyone seems to know each other there. You know, it's a little bit slower pace of life.
It's a great way to escape the city and to get a taste of authentic, real Mexico and their beautiful little tropical paradises as well. Yelapa is one of the most popular ones, but in this video, we're going to take you along to a lesser known, lesser visited, more secluded one called QUIMIXTO.
This is going to be a series of videos actually where the journey takes place over a couple different legs as there's a lot that's going on.
Yeah, we're going to start off by showing you how to get to the town of Boca de Tomatlan,
which is one of the towns in between Puerto Vallarta and QUIMIXTO,
which is where you need to catch a water taxi, because these towns do not have car access. They are only accessible via boat.
And from there, we're going to catch a water taxi out to QUIMIXTO.
In the second part of this series, we'll take you along as we stroll through the little back roads and jungle paths of this quaint little village, and we'll show you the different ways in which you can get to its beautiful waterfall, where there are pools to swim in and a restaurant to have some drinks at.
And in the final installment, we'll explore the waterfall before renting some horses from a local guide and riding back into town, where we hop back onto a water taxi to return to Puerto Vallarta.
Along the way, you're going to get to see some really cool glimpses into local small town life here in these little villages.
So come along with us and let's go check this out.
Let's do this.
Hi, I'm Avi.
And I'm V.
Join us in our explorations of the central coast of California.
And our adventures beyond.
Well, now we're heading off to QUIMIXTO.
Yeah, we're gonna get an Uber and get to Boca de Tomatlan, where we will catch a water taxi.
It's about half an hour Uber ride out to Boca de Tomatlan and maybe a 20-minute.
Yeah, approximately a 20-minute water taxi ride from there. You can catch a boat from here, but only a couple times a day.
And it's longer, and if you get seasick like V does, you might want to skip a portion of the trip.
Yeah, it's like an hour-long boat ride otherwise. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
So.
You can also get a bus to Boca, but we're gonna take an Uber. Hello, how are you?
Boca de Tomatlan is a little fishing village located to the south of Puerto Vallarta. It is the last town that has access via the highway. After this, the highway veers inland, leaving the villages to the south of this accessible only by water taxi. The regular water taxi service runs between here and Yelapa throughout the day, with boats leaving pretty much once an hour. These taxis also access the towns of Las Animas and QUIMIXTO.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much. We got hit up right out of the taxi. Literally as soon as we stepped out, we got approached by some people who wanted to sell us private trips to the various places along the coast that we could go to.
Water taxi today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Water taxi.
Yeah.
QUIMIXTO?
But it seemed like a lot.
Les haría decir más barato en 1,500 por los dos.
1,500. Oh, okay, so he's offering 1,500 now.
Es ida y vuelta.
Well, I think the water taxis are like 200.
Right.
Our intention was to come out and take a water taxi. We weren't thinking we'd get a private boat. They offered us one for $75. And that's a good deal if you want to stop at all the different beaches along the way and have the captain wait for you and make a day of it. But we just want to go to QUIMIXTO and back. So we'd rather spend $10 than $75.
Makes sense to us.
When you take an Uber or a taxi here, most of the time they're going to drop you off right around this area. In order to get to the pier, you're going to want to go back to this intersection here and then turn left. You're going to follow this road all the way down past this restaurant here and you'll find the pier. As you get close to the pier, you'll be approached by the ticket sellers. The current schedules and going rates are posted online. We'll link to those down in the description. It's a flat rate, so make sure that you don't pay more.
Yeah, we're gonna do the público. Yeah. Dos.
Yo te digo, cuando vas a ir, van a ser 480 por los dos, es ida y vuelta.
Ida y
ok. Vas a las 6 de la tarde, ¿ok?
6 en la tarde,
Sí,
ok. Okay.
On the hour?
Oh yeah.
Basically an hour, yeah.
In our experience, it can be a little chaotic on the pier and kind of confusing to figure out which boat you're supposed to get on. Our advice is to check the schedule online because the name of the boat will be listed next to its departure time. And if you're not sure, don't be afraid to just ask. The captains all speak English and they'll be able to answer your questions and get you to where you're going.
This is all different. They got benches here.
Yeah. I think the old pier, if I remember correctly, got destroyed in one of the storms, so they had to build a new one.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Way nicer.
Broad and flat.
Welcome to Boca.
Gracias. I feel like I'm
Is this
naked.
the water taxi to
QUIMIXTO?
Yeah. Thank you.
The water taxi route begins in Boca and ends in Yelapa, with the entire ride taking about 30 minutes. Along the way, there are 2 official stops. The first one being Playa Las Animas and the second being the town of QUIMIXTO. However, if water conditions and time allow, it will often make stops at the beaches in these towns as well.
So this is the little senderismo, the little coastal trail that goes beyond Boca.
There's a really cool little hiking trail that runs between Boca de Tomatlan and Playa Las Animas. Along the way, it has access to several secluded beaches. It's a really cool thing to do. We've got a whole video about it that we'll link to down in the description.
And the coastal trail keeps going. There's more of it. Somebody's doing a little yoga or something up there. Wow. We're going inland.
One really cool thing about the boat ride on this particular day is that we got to see how the locals in these towns use these water taxis as part of their daily lives and routine. Like we said earlier, these towns do not have access via the road, so pretty much everything is brought by boat, including a lot of their daily supplies. In this case, the boat captain was making deliveries of tortillas to some of the different restaurants, as well as taking a family of school children home after their day. The boat captains use hand signals and whistles to let the people on land know that they're coming in for a delivery or a pickup.
Small town lifestyle still is really charming. Little drop-offs, everybody knows each other. They're talking to each other on their phones. Where are you going? Where are you going?
It was really cool to watch, and we totally enjoyed getting to see this side of the small town life here in these villages. When you get to QUIMIXTO, there's 2 different options on where you can have the boat captain let you out, either on the beach or at the pier in the town. We chose to get out on the beach, and that will end up making the hike to the waterfall a little bit farther for us.
To get picked up, we get picked up at the pier, right?
Up like this.
Okay.
Hey, hello. You passing piers here? Maybe. So the water is very strong, close to the pier right there, okay?
Okay.
Okay. How long is it to get to the waterfall from here?
Here, 1 hour.
Oh.
The right next to the ponds is half an hour, 40 minutes.
Okay.
Close to the front.
Go to the front?
Yeah.
All right, muchas gracias.
Just, I don't know, it was cool to be on the water taxi that was taking the kids home from school and making all those deliveries. Like,
Right.
we've been on in the high season and they haven't done that because the boat's just been so packed with tourists that that's all they're taking. But I don't know, that was kind of a cool little peek into like daily life. I appreciated it.
Nice to sit on the beach and have a little relaxation.
This is so nice right now. I imagine it's busier during the high season, but we're the only ones here. Kind of have this little palapa and beach to ourselves right now. It's beautiful, it's hot.
We're gonna put up the drone and then we're gonna walk down the beach and show you guys some more, and our goal is to make it to the waterfall.
Well, we sure hope you enjoyed that little adventure.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun doing that, and thanks for coming along.
We're gonna leave it here for now. Make sure you stay tuned for next time when we show you what it looks like to hike through this town to find its beautiful waterfall.
Yeah, so click like, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you get notified when we drop our next video, and we will see you there.
Thanks so much for watching.
Ciao.
Bye.